Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be checking out a video titled Every Country in Europe. So I'm guessing this is simply going to be a video talking about every country in Europe, probably giving some details about every country in Europe. Mind you, I do have a, easy, I'm not going to say easy, but I do have a small knowledge of the majority of countries in Europe. Not majority, but the common or the most popular. Yeah, I'm probably offending a lot of Europeans saying that, but I do know a little bit about the more popular European countries. But with this video, let's see if I can spread my knowledge and actually, gather a little bit more information about the other countries in Europe as well. And maybe things that I don't even know about the common European or popular European countries will be, taught to me in this video. So thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe and click that link in the pinned comment section to recommend any video about Europe, and I'll check it out as soon as possible. Without further ado, guys, let's get right into this video.
Welcome back to Curiosity Ignite, a place where you can get to know the world a little better. In this episode, we will explore every single country in Europe, starting with Albania, the first country on the alphabetical list. There are more Albanians living outside Albania than within its territories.
What?
The estimated population of the Albanian diaspora is around 7 million, compared to the roughly 2.5 million Albanians who live in Albania. Speaking of interesting demographics, Andorra is...
You got 7 million and then you got 2.5 living? Whoa, that's crazy.
pretty fascinating. 2/3 of the population of Andorra do not have an Andorran nationality. The Spanish, Portuguese, and French make up a large portion of their population.
Wow.
Andorra is also the world's only co-principality, meaning they have two princes as the head of states, neither of which were born in Andorra. One is from Spain,
crazy.
and the other is from France.
France.
France is well known for its romance and the Eiffel Tower. What's less well known is that the French invented tin cans, hair dryers, and hot air balloons.
What?
They also have old people. No, I'm not joking. The oldest person ever to have lived is a French woman. She lived to a ripe old age of 122 years and 164 days.
The oldest? I don't really know if that's valid, but he didn't specify whether this was recent or not, and he kind of just left that hanging. And I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of people who have been living way longer than that in past days, past time, I'd imagine. But I don't know. He didn't specify, so y'all can let me know some fact checks on that. And old people, like, is it like an aging population in France? What's going on over there? Like, I never ever actually knew that. Plus the hot air balloon, dude. I've never been in one of those. I would love to go in one of those because it's like slow paced. Skydiving, I don't know. I'm gonna do that, but the air balloon, I would actually do that because I think it's pretty sick.
Speaking of old, what's old is the Danish flag. Denmark has the oldest continuously used national flag in the world.
Wow.
The current design was first used around 1219 and formally adopted in 1625. The second on the list of old flags is Austria. While Austria does not have the oldest flag, what they have is the oldest continuously operating zoo in the world. Vienna Zoo, located in Vienna, was opened in 1725. It survived World War I, World War II, and World War Z, which was...
Hold on, how did you survive what you're right there? Like, I don't know a lot about World War One or Two in the aspect of Europe, but I do know that Austria is very much the neighbor of very much a country that got a lot of places destroyed in World War Two. So for Austria to be able to survive when the guy who did the thing and the thing and the thing, and he's from here and he's from there. Wow, okay. You know what? I've never seen Austrians in my YouTube at all. Like, I've never seen anyone say they were Austrian. Never.
Filmed in Malta. The same goes for Gladiator, Assassin's Creed, and Game of Thrones. Malta is a small island nation in southern Europe. An even smaller island nation located all the way up north is Iceland. When I say smaller, I mean the size of their population, not the size of the island. Iceland has a population of around 365,000, which is 150,000 less than that of Malta's, despite being 325 times bigger. People from Iceland enjoyed many things in the past. However, one enjoyment they lacked was the enjoyment of drinking beer, which was only legalized in 1989. This would have been very bad news for people in the Czech Republic, as Czechs drink more beer per capita than anyone else in the world. They consumed, on average, 160 liters of beer per person per year. A variation of beer is stout. The best-selling stouts worldwide are Guinness Stouts, a brewery that was originated in Dublin, Ireland. Ireland is not to be confused with Northern Ireland, which is part of the UK, officially the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, which is a long name considering the fact that this is just 2 words, British Empire. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland is home to the oldest metropolitan railway system in the world.
Wow, okay.
Having the oldest railway is impressive. However, what's even more impressive is having 3 of the longest continuous railway lines in the world in one country. The Moscow to Beijing line, the Moscow to Vladivostok line, and the Moscow to Pyongyang line all go through, you guessed it, Moscow, Russia. This shouldn't come as a surprise, as Russia is the world's largest country by land area. Trains just so happen to be a very effective way to travel long distances by land. While Russia is the biggest country on Earth, it is not the biggest in Europe. Wait, that doesn't make sense. If Russia is the biggest country on Earth, how on earth is it not the biggest in Europe? Before you call me crazy, let me explain. Russia is a transcontinental country. 3/4 of Russia is located in Asia.
Oh my gosh, I skipped the video. Wow, I'm such an idiot. Oh, I actually get what he's saying. Like, you know, it's not the biggest in Europe because the portion that is located in
Welcome
Europe,
back.
The portion that is located in Europe is not bigger than, let's probably say, Germany or France. I don't know. It's probably comparable to those, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think there's many larger countries in Europe. No offense, Europe. Love.
If Russia is the biggest country on Earth, how on earth is it not the biggest in Europe? Before you call me crazy, let me explain. Russia is a transcontinental country. 3/4 of Russia is located in Asia, while 1/4 is in Europe. The title of the largest country in Europe goes to Ukraine, also home of the largest desert in Europe. Poland shares a border with Ukraine, but what's surprising is Poland also shares a border with Russia because this is part of Russia. This Russian exclave is separated not by 1, but 2 countries. If you're traveling from Russia to Russia, you might want to stop by Poland to visit the world's largest castle. And speaking of largest,
castle?
Slovakia is home to the largest stalactite.
I should do some videos about Poland. Largest castle? Like, what the hell does that look like?
In existence. Okay, enough with the big stuff. Let's go small. The world's smallest country is Vatican City, the only country in the world located within a city of another country. The entire country of Vatican City is enclaved within the city of Rome, which is the capital city of Italy. Vatican City is so small that you can walk its entire 3-kilometer border in less than 40 minutes. Despite having a population of fewer than 1,000 people, Vatican City has its own military and football team. The only other enclaved country in Europe is the tiny country of San Marino, which surprisingly is also enclaved within Italy. San Marino has the world's oldest surviving national constitution, dating all the way back to the early 1600s. We've covered Vatican City and San Marino, the smallest and the 3rd smallest countries in Europe. In between those 2 is Monaco. Monaco is a country with the world's highest population density. Over 38,000 people live inside a country that's smaller than New York's Central Park.
What?
Police presence in New York City is big.
Wait, what? I thought it was in New York City. It's like Central Park. No shit.
Which is why you shouldn't walk around naked unless you want to get arrested. That is, however, not Central Park. Police presence in New York City is big, which is why you shouldn't walk around naked unless you want to get arrested. That is, however, not the case if you're living in Spain. Spanish law does not have any articles that prohibit public nudity. It is, however, uncommon in and around the city. Most public nudity occurs on beaches. Right next to Spain is Portugal, the world's largest cork producer. Over 70% of the world's cork comes from Portugal. While Portugal has lots of corks, Finland has lots of saunas. It is estimated that there are over 2 million saunas in Finland, or about 1 per household. To me, being enclosed in a small room is a lot like being in prison. In Slovenia, you can pay to stay in a prison. A former Slovenian prison was transformed into one of the most unique hotels in the world, giving guests an opportunity to spend a night behind bars. What can you do behind bars?
Nah, I'd do that. I ain't gonna hold you. I would do this. Like, come on now. One night behind bars, like, I don't do nothing wrong, so I can get up out of there tomorrow. So, type shit, I'm gonna do that. Nah, I'm gonna do it, or I kind of want. I would do it. I don't know. I'm gonna do it, but I would do it because it's kind of pretty cool. Like, damn, I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Shit. Whoo.
Well, you can eat lots of chocolate bars, something Switzerland has lots of. Switzerland, another landlocked country in Europe, is home to the world's longest staircase. The stair that runs alongside a mountain railway in Switzerland is officially the longest stairway in the world. Climbing it means you have to cover 3.4 kilometers of distance, 1,669 meters of altitude, and 11,674 steps. A great way to burn off all the chocolate bars. Another country with a large chocolate manufacturing industry is Belgium, a country that holds the record for the longest period without a government. In 2011, Belgium set a world record of 589 days without an elected government in place, a record which was broken again in 2020, following the collapse of then Prime Minister Charles Michel's government in 2018. While Belgium went without a government for close to 2 years, Moldova went 3 years without an elected president. This is in stark contrast with Bosnia and Herzegovina, a country where there are 3 presidents. The parliament is where important decisions are made. In Romania, you'll find the Palace of Parliament, the heaviest building in the world, weighing in at over 4 billion kilograms. I'm pretty sure all these building spaces require a lot of furniture, something Sweden is famous for. Sweden is known for IKEA, meatballs, and IKEA meatballs. While IKEA was founded in Sweden, it is currently headquartered in the Netherlands. Many people working in IKEA's headquarters probably cycle to work, as the Netherlands is a country that cycles more than any other country in the world. It is estimated that there are more bicycles in the Netherlands than people. Right across the border of the Netherlands is Germany, where a college education is free for everyone, even for non-Germans. In order to fund higher education institutions, taxes have to be collected. Germany, however, does not have the
is it free? Like, let's say American want to go there, free. Was Argentine? I'd imagine it's Argentine. The person from Argentina, what are they called? Argentine. I'd imagine Argentine. It can't be Argentinian. Argentine. Let me see. Meaning. Let's see, meaning. Let's just go that way. What? What? Resembling of silver? Rick? Wow, there's literally Argentine. I've never known that Argentine means these things, bro. A small marine fish with silvery sheen. Whew, wow, okay. Yeah. Argentine and Argentina. Damn. Okay. Well, yeah. You know what? Whatever.
Highest tax rates. That goes to Hungary. At 27%, Hungary has the highest value-added tax in the world. Directly south of Hungary is Serbia, where you can find the world's most expensive cheese, retailing at a whopping 1,000 euros per kilogram. And south of Serbia is Kosovo, a country that is not recognized by Serbia. This partially recognized state is one of only 2 countries that has a map on their flag. The other is Cyprus, which is a small country compared to Turkey right above it. In Turkey, you can enter a tunnel in Europe and exit in Asia. The Marmaray Tunnel is a 13.5 kilometer long undersea railway in the city of Istanbul, the only city in the world built on 2 continents. Similar to Turkey, the majority of Kazakhstan is located in Asia, and Kazakhstan is the world's largest landlocked country. Another landlocked country in Europe is Armenia, a country where chess is a mandatory subject in school. Neighboring Armenia is Azerbaijan, a country with a very interesting tea-drinking culture. In Azerbaijan, tea is served with fruit jam. Yes, jam. While tea is popular in Azerbaijan, wine is popular in Italy. Italy, along with Spain and France, is one of the top wine-producing countries. Wine is so abundant here, you can find a free wine fountain that flows 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Free?
This is good news for people of all ages, as there's no minimum drinking age in Italy. Similarly,
What?
there is no legal drinking age in Belarus, meaning that people of all ages can legally consume and enjoy alcohol on both
What?
Christmases. That's right, there are 2 official Christmases in Belarus. One in January for the Orthodox Christians, and one in December for the Roman Catholics. Both are official days off. Christmas is not the same without decorated Christmas trees, and the first Christmas tree was decorated in Latvia in 1510. That tree, however, was nothing compared to an olive tree in Montenegro. Montenegro is home to one of the world's oldest olive trees, which is believed to be well over 2,000 years old. Another one of these ancient olive trees can be found in Greece, a country where modern democracy was believed to have originated. Greece is a very interesting country when it comes to voting. In Greece, voting is required by law for everyone above 18 and under 70. Failure to vote is punishable by a prison sentence. However, no one has ever been prosecuted.
You're damn right. Ain't nobody gonna go to prison. It's just like, come on now. Like, geez, on a piece of paper, just dump it in a box. Like, come on, who is gonna go to prison for that? Like, I'm not lying. I wouldn't vote, right? But if they tell me, shit, shorty, you gonna go to jail, like, hell, I'm a vote. But that's not freedom. Just saying. But yeah.
Macedonia is a region within Greece. However, North Macedonia is an independent country above Greece. North Macedonia is the birthplace of Mother Teresa, someone who has devoted her entire life to the poor. Luxembourg, yet another landlocked country in Europe, is the opposite of poor because Luxembourg is the richest country in Europe. Even with all its wealth, it is not advisable for people living in Luxembourg to purchase a yacht, as they're at least 300 kilometers away from the nearest coastline. People in Liechtenstein, however, have it worse. It is one of only 2 countries in the world to be doubly landlocked, meaning they have to cross 2 national borders to reach a coastline, a concept Norwegians may find hard to grapple with. Norway has the longest coastline in Europe, a length that cannot be accurately determined due to the coastline paradox. What can be determined, however, is the length of the world's longest road tunnel, which spans 24.5 kilometers. This tunnel has no emergency exits, and it takes roughly 20 minutes to get across. A long time to be inside.
No, that's gotta be scary. No. Like, imagine being in that joint for like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. He said it was 25 kilometers, if I'm not mistaken, which, if you're actually doing the speed limit, you're not going to get up out of that joint for 20 minutes, okay? I've studied the ETA or whatever, and you're not getting out of that in 20 minutes unless you're going over the speed limit. Simple as that. But it looks good. It looks good. The tunnel looks good. But I don't know I want to be in that. Nah, bro. Like, just imagine that shit just go boom. You're died.
The tunnel. Another thing that is long is the length of time in which Bulgaria kept its name. Established in 681 AD, Bulgaria is the oldest country that hasn't changed its name since it was established. Next on the alphabetical list after Bulgaria is Croatia, home to the popular dog breed Dalmatian. Like all dogs, Dalmatians have a great sense of smell, so it may not come as a surprise if they can recognize the scent of Lithuania. Lithuania is the only country in the world with a national scent. If you drive 600 kilometers north, it will get you
What the hell is a national scent? Like, y'all use the same, you know what I'm saying?
into Estonia, a country with
Cologne?
distinctly more women than men. For every 100 females in Estonia, there are 84 men.
Okay.
The mother is the female parent to a child, while the father is the male parent to a child. In many parts of the world, mama and dada have cross-linguistic similarities. Mama and its numerous versions of this word mean mother, and dada means father. In Georgia, however, they have mama and deda backward. In Georgia, mama means father, while deda means mother. Moving 2,000 kilometers west on the latitude line from Georgia, you'll end up in the country we started from, Albania. If you've stayed till this part of the video, there are 3 things for sure. First, you've gotten to
Yeah, this video was really interesting. Like, some really interesting facts. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it was really interesting. Y'all can tell me what was I tripping over the most that was just straight up common knowledge to you guys? Because I think this video was quite interesting. Like, it had a lot of deets in it, and I think the most creepy thing out of this entire video would easily be the bridge. You know, the bridge or tunnel, right? The tunnel, like that, like such a long distance in the tunnel. Like back in the day, I did not know what 23 kilometers or 25 or 24, whichever one he said was. I never knew what that was, but I know what that is now because I live in freaking Europe, so I know what it is, right? So yeah, that's pretty long. That is actually pretty long, but hey, that's just how I should go, man. But anyways, man, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I hope you guys actually knew all of these things. If you didn't, let me know in the comment section down below. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. Peace.